Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for One Piece manga chapter 909, and to tell you the truth, I wasn't as excited about One Piece as I was Boku no Hero Academia. Then I saw the title of this seppuku, and now I am... You had my interest at first, now you have my attention. Yeah, so who is committing seppuku? Why are they committing seppuku? What's going on here whatsoever? Yeah, last time we saw the Reverie gathering together. The revolutionaries are there to try to rescue Kuma, who has become a slave, and the Gorosei bowed down to the true King Im. So it seems like this late 908 chapters into the series, we're getting introduced to the big bad, the final boss, so to speak. Whereas before, I would have kind of thought it was like, I don't know. I guess I would have thought it was like Blackbeard maybe, or maybe Akainu, but now it's become more clear that it might be Im, since he's the big bad of the entire world government, even above the Gorosei. So I have no idea what's going to happen now. I think a lot of my thoughts for the series as a whole, the overarching long-term goals of the series, have changed a lot with a lot of the things we've been introduced to here so far in Reverie. So either way, let's get into reading chapter 909, Seppuku. And it says, our biggest, baddest, and final fan book ever is underway. Details on page 10. Now I don't really know what the fan books are and what separates them from the character books or the color walks or whatever, but being the final one is a bit foreboding. Seems like omen of the end times almost. But we still have Orlumbus in some sort of naval battle, it looks like, dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 39, Orlumbus Arc, 4 p.m., Pirates' First Battle, Open Fire. Okay, getting through these translator pages. Okay, there we go. New World. Master... Oh shit, we're seeing Master Nekomamushi. So are we gonna see, what's his face? Marco then. Master Nekomamushi's behind the Reverie. Navigator skills are crazy, man. That's someone that sailed with the Pirate King for ya. So, how long are we gonna wait in these ruins? Till the Master comes back with Marco the Phoenix. It's 'cause you guys mugs are ugly enough to scare anyone, so I guess maybe either they're gonna find out Marco committed seppuku, or maybe he's going to attempt to commit seppuku because of the disgrace of losing to Blackbeard. But either way. It's 'cause you guys mugs are ugly enough to scare anyone. Is Marco that much of a scaredy cat? No, the villagers, idiot. Don't go in there, okay? And now we see the Mink Tribe Guardians, and it's BB and Rhodey talking. Tidbits about Marco the Phoenix. Marco's the man once called the right-hand man of Whitebeard, the captain of the formidable Whitebeard pirates, who fell during the Summit War 2 years ago. After losing Whitebeard, a man they called father, his crew attempted to get revenge on his murderer Blackbeard. They failed. At the moment, the crew is scattered and their whereabouts are unknown. Okay. Sorry, hiccup. Beyond the cave, behind that waterfall, there's a kind little village, I hear. It's not the place for a troop of warriors to go tramping about. I see, but the Master's face is way scarier than either of ours. Only when he's angry. His smile is cute. True. And now we see this little village. That looks really cool, actually. Grow. And it looks like we see flames, so I guess that is Marco. And maybe he's healing Nekomamushi's wounds? Not quite sure what's going on here. Oh yeah. No, he's healing this animal. Okay, treatment's finished. He should be alright now. But don't push it. My flame of restoration can't bring about huge changes in other beings. I've treated his injury, and his healing speed should have risen a bit too. He'll be able to fly around by tomorrow. Former Whitebeard pirate, first squad captain, ship's Dr. Marco. Wow, Marco's magic! This is great, isn't it, Tama? Grrr, I said tomorrow. Don't fly right now. Thank you, Marco. And I like this, because Marco was one of my favorite characters during I guess during the entire first half of the series, when he showed up during the Marineford arc, for some reason, like, I feel like that's the case with a lot of people. Marco was barely in the series, yet he's a lot of people's favorite, or one of their favorites. And that's the same case for me. Don't know why. Maybe the character has just this certain charisma. Marco, my back's bothering me again, says this old man. Marco, my poor knees, I tell you. Marco, my little brother keeps bullying me. And Nekomamushi's just watching him smoking. This village was built by Pops. Whitebeard, right? How did he... They were too poor to pay the celestial offering, so the world government didn't let them join the alliance. This is true of most all unallied countries in general. With pirates and kidnappers running amok, the country became a lawless place. The country fell, and wretched orphans filled the streets. Pops was among them. At a very young age he went out to sea, and even after he'd become a pirate he worried about this place. Concealing his identity and status, he continued to send dirty money and supplies here his whole life. Of course his family was already the same one for his friends by then, but this island was his homeland. I guess you can still do beautiful things with dirty money in a dirty world, says Nekomamushi. Right. After the Summit War, we decided that we'd at the very least protect with all we have the things that were important to Pops. So we fought a war of repayment with any Blackbeard pirate that came calling. But, having taken Pop's power for himself, we couldn't do a thing about Teach. He took everything from us. All we wanted was to teach that thankless upstart a lesson. I see. So this place, it's your last memento of Pop's, isn't it? Yeah. Red Hair built him a tomb nearby, too. You know, Pops was stingy as hell. He'd drink other people's drinks. He never treated us to food, not once. But it was because he'd send every last penny of his cut here. And all of us, we knew. Now that I think of it, the Shichibukai, Weevil, he claims that he's Pop's son, right? He's going after anyone related to Whitebeard at all. Yeah, is he for real? Says Nekomamushi. Can't say anything about Pops and his women, but I hear Weevil's only after his inheritance. And I doubt he'd believe us if we said it doesn't exist. They'll eventually come after me, after this place. I see, you can't leave here. Makes sense. Weevil's mother, Buckin, is a former pirate. 30 years ago, closer to 40, she apparently sailed with Pops on the same pirate ship. She's probably a memento worth protecting too, eh? Now that you mention it. Nah. If we're gonna go meet Straw Hat Luffy now, I need you to send a message for me, Nekomamushi. Okay, no problem. We're going to Wano, right? Yep. Oh, so they're going to do something to draw Weevil to Wano so that they can deal with him there, and he won't go after this island while Marco isn't at it. Now we have this huge 2-page spread, and all I see is Wano, but I try not to look at the left side until I read it one panel at a time. We got somebody strumming a traditional Japanese guitar, it looks like, wearing a kitsune mask. Interesting. Wano country. Oh, no, it looks like I was gonna say it looks kind of feminine, because I was gonna say at first with the kitsune mask, is it Kinemon, since he's the Fire Fox. This is really, really cool looking. We have the huge building in the center with the tree arcing over it. The big bridges. The gates. Wow, that looks really, really cool. Okay, let's continue on to get some context for this. Oi, 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 newbie. Were ye the one that worked on this part here? Yes, boss, any problems if we have Frankie? The hell you mean, you dolt? It's bloody perfect, man. I'm trying to praise you, you big lunk. You bet it is, but I respect it. Thank ye kindly, you old geezer. Carpenter Frenosuke. Okay, so we're seeing traditional Japanese versions of the strides that went over there. Next up, friends, witness the edge on this blade is fearsome. 1 sheet of paper into 4. 8, 16, 32, 64. The pieces fall like snow. And if I brush but against it, it cuts my... if I but brush it against my skin, it cuts straight through. Gah! Fear not. Witness. I apply but a dab of toad oil to this wound. See? No drop. No blood. Not a drop. Whoa! And it's, Usopp, of course. I'll buy your toad oil. I'll take one too. You all have quite the eye. Come one, come all. Toad oil salesman, Usohach. Yes, that's it. Drop your hips. Your hand is too low. You're crazy. Keep it together. At this rate, there's no way the Shogun will summon you from his chambers in such a short time. Yes. Geisha Orobi. So of course, Robin's trying to become a geisha to get summoned so that she can try to steal that rubbing of the poneglyph. Listen here, friends. This is the Wano country. The Shogun's name is Kurozumi Orochi. His officials and underlings stink of Kaido. Every last one. That's why they're being allowed to run amok. But if we lay a hand on them, Kaido will get wind of it fast. And we have Kinemon talking to them. Until our comrades arrive and we've made the necessary preparations for our fight, we cannot allow ourselves to be found out. First, we will become citizens of this land, quietly, calmly. Carry out this mission, please. It seems the magistrates finally caught the killer, and that killer's going to commit seppuku now. Oh, is this going to be Zoro? I'm so glad. There have been 3 victims this month alone. It's horrible. My husband was killed too. We knew thee as a killer, and peace will return to our streets with thy death. But to think thou wert a grave robber too. Amidst the confusion of the pirate incident, 2 things did disappear. 23 years ago, the body of the legendary swordsman Master Ryuma, and his famed sword, Shusui, Ronin, Zorojiro. So, of course they believe him to be a murderer, because they caught him with Shusui after Ryuma disappeared. But we can assume that the person who actually stole it was of course the person who had the body, Moria, especially as well since Moria had beef with Kaido. Alright. Truth be told, though, killer, thou doth not look terribly old. Didn't thou purloin this from some petty bandit? It matters not. I shall see for myself the deadly beauty of the sedge soon, for that famed blade, Shusui, doth now rest in my hands. This knife, it doesn't have a hilt, hilteth. Seppuku daggers are short, and do not normally have guards. Thou shalt not be fighting with it anyway. It should suffice. Dost thou even know the proper method of committing seppuku? If thou hast even the barest shred of honor in thy veins, admit thy sins, and lead thyself from this world. To save thee unneeded misery, I shall behead thee in mercy soon after. Fine. Farewell, he says, and he's probably going to use that little blade to kill them all, and take Shusui back. Save us thy unseemly groveling. The true worth of a warrior's life is found in its last minutes. There are witnesses before thee, more than ample evidence. An honorable death, in truth becoming one such as thee, rejoice in thy seppuku. And he picks up the blade. We see the person still strumming that guitar. And then the guy raises Shusui behind him, it looks like. Guitar strumming. I smell blood. You're the actual killer, aren't you? He says. And then he slices through the one sitting in the middle of the 5 up on the stage. Man, the art looks really, really good for this. With that tiny knife. The Wano arc begins in chaos. Forgive me, Kinemon. And that's 909 end. Okay, that was really good. I had fun with that. I liked seeing Marco and all that was going on there, and I like seeing Zoro and the rest, obviously. I've been waiting to see them for a while. I'm glad that we got updates on all those characters. Kind of feel cucked not seeing the Reverie and not seeing Luffy's group for a while now, because I'm interested in what they're doing. But, you know, I'm cool with this. So yeah, there's just so much that I want to see out of all of these different storylines and stuff that are going on, that jumping around so much is like, it's a lot. It's very good to have a lot of content, but it's a lot. But either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like the video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more One Piece, both manga and anime, though I've been taking a break on the anime, but I think this Sunday I'll get back into trying to catch up to it. Then, yeah, that's about it. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, and if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, then just ask and I'll give you a link to the Discord server. So, that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.